Welcome to From Idea to App, exploring Zoho Creator's features, where we'll explore how Zoho Creator helps you build custom applications, automate workflows, and streamline operations, all without heavy coding. We're glad to have you with us. Leading today's session is Elmer, one of our dedicated account managers. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section and we'll be answering them moving forward. Over to you, Elmer.
Thanks for the introduction, Elaine. So, again, thank you for joining today's session. As introduced, I'm Elmer Don, and I'll be your host for this webinar. So, today, we will explore something more flexible and powerful, a tool that lets you build your own applications, even if you're not a developer. So, because the truth is, many companies struggle to find a system that fits their exact process, and some end up with mismatched tools, manual spreadsheets, or complicated setups that are too difficult to maintain. So Zoho Creator solves this problem by allowing your businesses to build apps that match your process, not the other way around. So this session is perfect for companies that use spreadsheets for tracking, follow manual approval processes, have unique workflows that not supported by off the shelf software, and for those who want to centralize or automate operations. So with that, let's formally introduce today's focus, the Zoho Creator. So Zoho Creator is a low-code application development platform that empowers businesses to build web and mobile apps quickly and with minimal coding. So low code simply means you don't need to be a professional programmer, so you can create apps visually through drag and drop tools, guided logic, and ready-made components. So think of Creator like digital Lego. So you take blocks like forms, fields, pages, dashboards, workflows, stock and connect them, and build an application that closely follows your exact requirements. Some real examples of what teams build with Creator include inventory tracking, procurement or approval system, timekeeping and attendance, service ticketing, delivery or dispatch monitoring, and asset tagging and maintenance tracking. So with Creator, even not technical teams can digitize operations, improve accuracy, automate steps, and keep everything connected. So we'll go through 9 major areas of Zoho Creator: the import, model, visualize, automate, integrate, personalize, govern, deploy, and lastly, the developer tools. So let's begin. So for import, this is how you bring your current data into Zoho Creator, so you don't need to manually re-encode everything. So a good starting point is moving your existing records into Creator. So Zoho Creator allows you to upload files such as Excel or CSV, or connect directly to databases like MySQL or SQL Server. So once uploaded, Zoho Creator recognizes columns and fields types, then automatically converts them into organized forms. So for example, a logistic team with an Excel tracker can upload the file and immediately begin updating deliveries digitally, so removing messy spreadsheets and duplicate encoding. So once the data is inside Creator, it can be cleaned and improved for consistency. So the system can standardize formats, correct spelling differences, validate phone numbers and emails, merge duplicates. So for instance, if some entries show PH and others say Philippines, so Creator unifies these values for reliable reporting. So this ensures your records are more accurate and ready for analysis or automations. And if you're coming from older platforms that are outdated or no longer supported, so Zoho Creator helps you preserve and modernize that data. So after exporting from your old system, so you can migrate the data into Creator where it becomes searchable, connected to workflows, and available for dashboards. So this lets you keep your history while gaining a modern digital system that works better long term. So model. So this defines how information is structured. So everything is properly organized and connected. So every application begins with how data enters the system. So Zoho Creator lets you design digital forms visually, so teams can submit records in a standardized way. So a maintenance form, for example, may capture location, issue details, urgency, and an image. So having one consistent format reduces back and forth clarification and helps ensure complete submissions. So forms are made up of specific entry types such as text, dates, drop downs, or signatures, which ensure that data is captured correctly. So instead of allowing people to type different versions of a department name, a drop down enforces one correct value. So this makes your information uniform and easier to manage, specifically or especially when generating reports. So once data is coming in, the next step is defining how different records relate. So linking forms together, avoiding duplicate information. So a single customer record, for example, can connect to all their orders. So when you open their profile, so you can instantly view those transactions. So this helps, maintain clean data, reduces repeated details, and make reporting more accurate. So visualize. So this turn data into visuals so you can understand instantly. So after gathering data, you want to see what it tells you. So the BI tools in Creator convert entries into trends and summarizes or summaries so you can understand performance easily. So you might view which items sell fastest, which delivery routes take longest, or which branches log the most service tickets. So these insights help you plan and react more strategically. So with insights available, dashboards present everything in one place. So you can combine charts, key metrics, and tables into single view. So a warehouse dashboard, for example, can show available stock, expected outgoing shipments, and delays, helping teams make decisions quickly without digging into reports. So for physical operations, AR or augmented reality provides immediate details through your device. So by scanning a box or item, you instantly see details such as quantity, destination, or let's say expiration. So this eliminates the need to search for documents and help workers move faster on tasks like receiving or picking. So for automate, it makes your system do repetitive work automatically to save time and reduce mistakes. So once your system is structured, you can start instructing it to perform automatic actions whenever something happens. So workflows are actions triggered based on rules, like when a new order is placed, when a status changes, or when a threshold is reached. For example, your team receives a new service request. Without you doing anything, Creator can instantly notify the assigned technician, update the ticket status to in progress, and calculate an expected completion time. So this eliminates manual instruction and ensures nothing slips through the cracks. So workflows allow tasks to keep moving even when the staff are busy or unavailable, helping maintain consistency and operational speed. So some businesses processes must follow a very specific steps and approvals. So Blueprint enforces these steps so that every user follows the same flow. So each stage is defined with conditions, instructions, required fields, and who's responsible at that phase. So imagine a procurement flow. Before a request can reach finance, it must first be approved by the department head, and certain documents must be attached. So the system won't allow skipping straight to the end. So this creates transparency, so everyone can see exactly where an item sits in the process, where or whose turns it is, and what information is missing. So it brings order to what would otherwise be a chaotic back and forth. So some scenarios require custom logic that is too complex or for ordinary rules. So serverless functions allow you to write specific logic that runs automatically without setting up or maintaining any servers. So for example, a calculation that depends on multiple conditions, such as dynamically determining an insurance premium or discount model, can be done instantly every time data is submitted. So the function runs quietly in the background, making your app smart and adaptive. So this flexibility allows creator apps to perform advanced tasks suited to your industry or business style. Creator can remind also you of time-sensitive responsibilities automatically. So notifications can trigger based on user actions, while schedules allow tasks to run at specific times, may it be daily, weekly, or monthly. A team lead might receive reminders every morning of pending approvals, while customers might get automatic emails on on the day of their scheduled pickup. So you can also schedule a task to generate a summary report every week and email it to the management. So these automated reminders ensure users stay informed without someone having to manually follow up. So in many operations, certain stages require authorization before moving forward. So creator organizes approval flows so that requests automatically route to the right person based on rules. Let's say amount, department, or location, or priority. So for instance, smaller purchase requests might go to the supervisor, while anything above a set amount goes to finance or an executive. So approvers receive notifications, can approve or reject with comments, and the system stores that or the entire record of who approved, when, and why. So this provides a clear audit trail and eliminates confusion around approvals. Deluge or data enriched language for universal grid environment is creator's scripting language. So letting you build deeper logic and control how your app behaves. So if inventory drops below a threshold, a deluge script can automatically create a purchase order, notify procurement, email the supplier, and update internal logs. So it can also manipulate complex data, connect with external APIs, or automate multi-steps actions beyond simple workflows. So the Luge makes creator capable of supporting complex, high customization scenarios used in advanced business models. So for the integrate, connect creator to other apps, so information moves automatically. So team often work across different apps, right? So CRM, accounting, HR, logistics, and many others. So Flow acts like a bridge that connects these tools. So instead of retyping or manually transferring data, Flow automatically moves information from one platform to another based on rules. So for example, when a deal closes in CRM, Flow can generate an invoice in Books, create a record in Creator, notify the delivery team in Click, and even send a confirmation email to the customer. So it minimizes repetitive work, reduces errors, and keeps all teams updated automatically. A major challenge in business is inconsistency of data across different apps. So unified data service ensures that shared information such as customer profiles stays synchronized across connected systems. So a phone number updated in Books is also reflected in Creator, CRM, and Desk. So this ensures everyone works with the same updated information at all times. So no more conflicting versions of the same customer. Your data remains clean, unified, and dependable. So if your app needs financial transactions, Creator integrates with payment gateways such as Stripe or PayPal so users can pay directly within the app. So for example, a service request app could allow customers to pay fees immediately, and the transaction details would automatically update in the system record. So this eliminates the need to manually confirm payments or update balances, easing reconciliations and giving your customers a seamless experience. So sometimes you need Creator to speak to external systems beyond Zoho apps. So APIs makes this possible. So they let Creator pull or push data from third-party systems, let's say logistic providers, ERP platforms, and HR systems. So for example, a courier's API could be used to, get live delivery status, which Creator can store and display inside your app. So this allows for real-time updates and avoids toggling between multiple portals just to retrieve information. So if your design team works in Figma, Creator can import those designs and convert them into readable interface layouts. So this means you can take a Figma mockup and turn it into a functional or functioning Creator page much faster. So it helps team create attractive branded layouts without rebuilding UI screens from scratch. So this is especially helpful for customer facing solutions where visual appeal matters. So personalize, so make your app easy to use and match your brand's identity. So the ease of using an app determines how smoothly people adopt it. So Creator helps you create layouts that are intuitive and practical, guiding users step by step through tasks. So you can hide fields when they are not needed, automatically fill values based on previous entries or group related information to avoid overwhelming users. So a simple, thoughtful layout reduces errors, speeds up data entry, and makes training easier because staff naturally understand what to do. So Canvas gives you control over the look and feel of your app's pages. So it allows you to design using visual tools. So you can add banners, icons, images, styles, and custom arrangements to, make your interface more attractive. So for example, a customer portal may show product catalog tiles, help desk buttons, and order or recent order history laid out visually. So this creates a polished modern experience for both internal teams and customers. So when businesses operate in different regions, language and format become important. Localization makes your app adaptable. So a single app can show English to headquarters, Filipino to local branches, or another language for international users. So date formats, currency, and labels can adjust automatically. So this helps users feel more comfortable navigating the app regardless of their language preference, making Creator helpful or for multi-country operations. Creator apps can fully reflect your company's identity. So you can replace Zoho logos with your own branding, colors, icons, email footers, and messaging tone. So when customers or partners use the app, so they see your identity from end to end, which reinforces trust and professionalism. So this is especially helpful when using Creator for customer-facing transactions. So govern. This is where you control data privacy, security, access, and compliance. So it's important that only the right people can view or modify sensitive information. So Creator gives you the ability to assign specific permissions based on rules. So different users see only what they need. So for example, frontline staff may only be allowed to submit forms. Supervisors may be allowed to review and approve, while the finance team may have exclusive access to certain financial modules. So you can also hide or show fields depending on who is using the app, ensuring confidential data stays protected. So this helps businesses maintain a clean chain of responsibility where every user acts only within their scope. And keeping data safe is a must. And Creator supports this with enterprise grade security. So information is protected through encryption, secure backups, controlled access, and detailed activity trails. So if anything changes unexpectedly, like a purchase order being edited, auditing lets you trace exactly who made the change and when. So this protects against accidental data loss, unauthorized edits, and internal misuse. In addition, version history and rollback options help maintain data integrity. So it gives you or it gives organizations confidence that their information remains secure, compliant, and fully trackable. So once an app is in use, it's essential to measure how effectively it performs. So metrics in Creator help you evaluate usage trends such as how many submissions came in this week, which stages take the longest, or who your most active users are. So these insights help identify workflow bottlenecks and opportunities for improvement. So for instance, if maintenance tickets have or take too long, during this approval stage. So you may choose to streamline steps or add more approvers. So leaders can then make informed decisions, allocate resources better, and improve operational efficiency across the board. Deploy. So roll out your app to users on web, mobile, or hybrid environment. So different companies have different needs when when it comes to where their data is hosted. So Creator supports multiple deployment options: cloud, on-premise, or hybrid, depending on your compliance or IT strategy. So a business in financial services, for instance, might prefer to keep sensitive customer information on their internal servers while still using cloud features for non-sensitive operations. So hybrid deployment gives them the flexibility of modern digital tools while complying with stricter regulatory requirements. So this approach is particularly helpful in industries like government, health, or finance where data residency rules are strict. And not all users who need your app work inside your organization. So creator portals allow customers, vendors, partners, and other external users to interact securely with specific parts of your applications. So a vendor portal might let suppliers upload invoices, while a customer portal could let clients check their orders or service request status. So each user only sees information related to them, and their activities feed directly into your internal system. So this reduces the need for emails, phone calls, and manual data entry, streamlining communication and improving transparency for both sides. So PWAs, or progressive web apps, give users the feel of a mobile app with the convenience of installation directly from the browser. So they are lightweight, fast, and update instantly. So meaning no long waits for App Store publishing. So field employees can install the app on their phones and use it wherever they go, and in some cases even when offline. So this is especially useful for industries like logistics, constructions, or inspections where workers constantly move and must record data on site even without stable mobile coverage. So for organizations issuing mobile device to employees, secure control of those devices is essential. So with MDM support, or mobile device management, administrators can determine which devices are allowed to access creator apps, define usage restrictions, or revoke access when needed, such as when a device is lost. So in extreme cases, sensitive information can be remotely wiped out to protect company data. So this ensures that operations continues to securely even when users work in a remote or high risk environment. Creator allows organizations to publish their apps under their own branding. So instead of seeing Zoho users download an app named after your company, complete with your logo, colors, and icons. So this enhances professionalism and trust, especially for customer-facing solutions. So whether it's a booking app, delivery tracker, or customer care portal, presenting it under your own brand helps improve perception and adoption. And then the last main topic we will be discussing today is the developer tools. So these tools support advanced customization for more complex apps. So sometimes standard components aren't enough, especially when you want to visualize data in a unique way. So widgets allows developer to embed custom elements such as a dynamic maps, special dashboards, calculators, or signature fields right inside the app interface. So for example, a logistics firm might build a custom widget showing the live deliveries routes on the map with interactive feeds. So these widgets blend creativity with data, enhancing both usability and visual appeal. So while creator apps work out of the box on mobile devices, some organizations want full control over the interface. So mobile SDKs allow developers to build custom mobile apps while still relying on creator for backend logic, workflows, and data storage. So this means you can design the exact look and behavior you want while preserving the power and automation of creator. So it's especially useful for companies building large scale mobile experiences tailored to their workforce or customers. So apps evolve constantly. So new features, fixes, and improvements must go through the proper process before reaching end users. So lifecycle management ensures organized deployment by separating development, testing, and production environments. So teams can test new logic, validate workflows, and ensures everything runs smoothly without affecting real business operations. So once verified, updates are promoted to production. So this reduces downtime, prevents errors from reaching live users, and maintains a stable environment. So with so much happening behind the scenes, automations, integrations, and approvals, things can sometimes fail silently. So logs provide visibility into what happened, when it happened, and why. So if an email notification doesn't send or an API doesn't respond, logs help identify the cause. So this makes troubleshooting far faster and prevents issues from piling up. So logs also help with compliance and auditing because they show the sequence of events throughout the system. So for organizations that require deeper customizations, so the application IDE or integrated development environment provides a dedicated coding workspace to organize and manage scripts. So developers can write, structure, and version their code cleanly, helping teams maintain clarity even as apps become more advanced. So this is especially valuable for large scale application where multiple developers collaborate and changes need to be tracked properly. So that wraps up our full walkthrough of Zoho Creator. So we learned how this platform gives businesses the power to build applications that follow their exact workflows instead of forcing teams to adjust to generic systems. So whether you're a small organization digitizing operations for first time or a large enterprise management complex processes, creator adapt to your needs. So thank you again for joining today's sessions. If you'd like to learn more, explore live demos, or get help building your first creator app, feel free to reach out and we'd be happy to assist. So yeah, over to you, Laling.
Thank you for that insightful presentation, Albert. That wraps up our From Idea to App, exploring Zoho Creator's features. Thank you all for joining us today. And as mentioned by Elmer, if you have any questions or would like a free customized demo, that is always here to help. Reach out to us at info@devtalk.com or visit www.devtalk.com for a customized solution tailored to your unique business needs. Thanks again and have a great rest of the day.